I always enjoyed that shit too, like moving a different place, like coming to a different place and just like finding your way. Just like I came back to New York as an adult. I didn't fucking know nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really grind and really find my way. We was talking about this off camera that when I came here, like a lot of people in New York, they acting and making it look like they doing shit. But a lot of motherfuckers really ain't doing shit. So what I did was, yeah, I went through that run and I went through that circuit and I went and did all these showcases and all this and all that. But I quickly realized, yo, these motherfuckers ain't out for me. So I had to really, I was like, you know what? I want to be into the game. I want to be in the game. I'm gonna put myself in the game. So I started really linking and really talking to the big dogs, to the niggas that are really doing shit in the industry. That's how I started. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, bro. You gotta break into the industry. When niggas say that shit, that yo, you gotta break into the industry, that's what it is. You gotta put yourself in that position. Cause ain't nobody gonna put you in that position. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree. Like even for me personally as like an artist. So five, four.
We in this motherfucker.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Richard Picasso. I'm with my co-host Mr. G out of character. He's really tired, y'all. He literally woke up like 2 hours ago. And it's like so weird to see him with this low energy. It's like
It's alright. It's alright.
look at his
alright.
face. Look, point the camera at your face, man.
Step inside the booth, loosen up the tie. What the nigga said? Superman is alive. We here though, B.
Look,
What up, baby?
This is you alive.
What up, baby?
Alive.
Yo, my nigga, but on my half asleep day, I can still run circles around niggas, B. And you know that shit.
Hold up, pan the cam to me, man.
Come on.
Oh, yeah,
Listen, bro, this
It
my hold on,
introduced you yet.
hold on,
It
real quick
introduced
before
you
I
yet.
even get the introduction. Nigga, this my episode, man. You better be motherfucking hype, nigga. Like you ain't never had nobody else in this motherfucker.
Well,
So
I'll
you
tell
better
one
fucking
thing.
be hype, nigga.
I never had a nigga look at himself 15 times in the camera before
Come on,
filming.
man. We gotta make sure we looking right. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we looking right. You know what I mean?
So,
We in this bitch though.
ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest here. You know,
Appreciate
you
that.
probably see him behind the lens, like your favorite hip hop artist, like actor, whatever. He's in these streets
Appreciate that.
doing stuff for the likes of like Nems, West Side Gun.
Facts.
Like you see him on Personal Party podcast with Smoke Dizza.
Facts.
So this is not like no average. I'm gonna pick up a camera and just shoot some bullshit. Like this is a man that's serious about his work, and I'm happy that he shot a couple videos for me. So. So, and we got a lot more like to shoot in the future. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Physic.
Yo, what's good? What's good, man? You listen, man. I had to come out here, show some love. I've been rocking with G for like 2 years now. I met you this year, and you know what I'm saying. I had to come through and show some love, man. You know what I'm saying. I don't really normally I'm behind the camera, but I said fuck it. Today I'm gonna just pop out, show some support, show some love to my niggas, cause they always show me love. You know what I'm saying. So I appreciate y'all boys having me, man.
No, you're like low key like the plug, whether people know it or not. Like, yo, like the people that you're around and the connections that you build, it's like, yo, I could see somebody getting like a really dope hookup just from just being in your presence.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Honestly, you know, it's just soaking up a lot of game throughout my years of really wanting to fucking do this, because even before that, I wasn't just a videographer. I was really like trying to be successful in this fucking industry, being a rapper and doing different things, man. But something led to another, and it fucking started working out. You know what I'm saying? Things started clicking.
That's what's up.
You
You have
know?
any like previous projects out? Like what was the last time
Oh,
you dropped
yeah.
like, some music?
Man, last time I dropped some music was like 2020 during the
Okay.
pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah, during the pandemic. That's when I released this album I had called The Professional. That's when I was on my music run.
Trying to do DJ
And-
Clue shit.
Yeah, nah, that shit was it was like it was a vibe, man. It was really like, you know, based on that movie The Professional, but it was really like based on the meaning of what a professional is, because
Oh, yeah.
that's really when I started like diving into this shit professionally, doing this shit professionally, look, sound, everything, working with the people that I needed to, and you know, it was really just a whole lifestyle and just building that aura around it, bro. It's really what my life became, is just professional lifestyle shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then I had other projects. I had a group called Bad Abstract with my brother Jose Nova. We dropped the album 2019. I've done a couple little other things, but yeah, man, pretty much after that, you know, I found another journey and I've been fucking sticking to it, you know what I mean? But I was rapping for like 10 years, bro. Probably longer than that, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. So your
High
whole
school, middle school days, man, like,
well, me, I started like probably 20, like 24, 25 ish. So I started a little bit late in
okay,
considering the rap
okay.
sphere because a lot of people start like a lot younger than what I did.
Yeah, yeah.
But I found like my true calling. Well, I do the yo-yo shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's my heart, everything, and I kind of wanted to just expand on it by adding more entertainment.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the hip hop thing kind of came along, and I was like, oh, let me run with this yo-yo rapping type of spear
Nah, I feel
shit.
you. I
But
feel you.
it's been doing dope. Would you ever like go back into music at some point, or you just gonna rock it out with the cameras for
I
a
don't know,
minute?
you know, like,
Like if I hit you up for a feature, would you want to be a part of it?
yeah, I'll do it. But I mean, we got a song on the low already together. But no, facts, bro. I would definitely, you know, I'll still do it. But I gotta really be into it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I gotta really be into the record. I gotta really like you gotta really pull me out of retirement type shit to, you know what I'm saying, with a banger to really make me want to go in. But I mean, it was my first. It was my honestly my first love was fucking graffiti, bro. That's how I even got my name. You
Okay.
feel me? That's how I even got my name, bro. Doing graffiti. But after getting locked up and getting suspended and fucking doing all this shit, paying fines for doing all this graffiti, community service,
Community service.
but I was on probation.
I know.
I had to figure out, man, what I'm gonna do with this time, and I'm stuck at home.
How did you get caught?
How did I get caught? By not snitching.
But they didn't catch you.
They didn't catch me in the act, but they caught me leaving the scene, and I was acting like I wasn't in the scene. And they caught me in the scene.
How old were you?
I was 15 when I did that shit.
I was 17 when I got arrested for my graffiti shit, and it was
Oh
almost
no.
similar.
I'm talking about a different crime. I mean, nah. Matter of fact, I was like 15 when I got caught. I was in high school when I got caught. One of the first times. Matter of fact, this is a quick story, bro. I was supposed to. Nas was coming to Orlando. I grew up in Orlando. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Nas was coming to
Shout out to Small
Orlando.
World.
Yeah, shout out Kissimmee, Orlando 407. Nas was supposed to come that weekend, right? I'm in school. I think it's a Thursday or Friday. I'm in school, whatever, chilling with some homies. I do this graffiti shit. I get caught in the bathroom by a dean. A dean walks in the hallway, smelled the paint, came into the bathroom.
What kind of marker? Magnum 44,
Nigga,
big
them,
joints.
them big joints, the fucking prime, the prime color or whatever them joints was called, primo color or whatever. Fucking the ones that got the click. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I get caught, bro. Motherfucker take us to the dean's office. Start calling my mom. Cops start taking pictures of my black book, getting all this evidence.
You had your book with you?
Yeah, I had my book with me, but I was rapping at the time too. I was just starting to rap. I was supposed to go to the studio that day. They called my mom. My mom's like, "Oh, you better come home." Da, 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 da. I was like, "Nah, I ain't going home. Fuck that." I told her straight up, "Ma, I ain't going home. I told you what I was doing. I'm not going home." I went to the studio. Anyways, long story short, like I said, Nas was supposed to come that weekend. I had to pay a $500 fine to fix the school, all the damage that I done fucked up. I had to pay $500.
So you couldn't get a ticket?
My mom pretty much had to take care of it. Nigga, you think I went to go see Nas, man? I didn't even get that chance, bro. That's the one artist that I've always wanted to go see, and I didn't even get that chance when I was
That's
young.
your favorite artist?
When I was younger, for sure.
you were
When I
younger?
was younger, that was definitely one of my favorites.
Is he one of your inspirations for rapping?
I would say in my early days, for
Like,
sure.
why'd you pick up that pen? Like, what made you? Who did you want to be like? 'Cause I know we had somebody like we kind of wanted to be like when we were rapping. Who did you want to be like?
Especially in the Florida scene.
I don't think I would definitely say that, yeah, I had a lot of influence from Nas and them, especially because, like, I was born in Queens, so, like, I had that influence, but I don't think I ever wanted to be anybody, you feel me? I think that just the stories and shit that other artists went through, I just felt like, man, I got my own story. I'm young. I've been through so much already at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Pop's locked up. I'm going in and out of jail. And I was like, man, you know what? It's time for me to just fucking write my story. It's time for me to really talk about what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, I was on probation, bro. I couldn't go out. I just had to go to school and come home. I was like, man, fuck it. What I'm going to do? Started rapping. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how that whole journey started for me. But,
Alright, great, man.
yeah.
What made you like being from Florida? What made you like want to really expand, like see what else is out there, like in the New York, you know.
Well, he's
see-
from Queens.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
you
I
from
was
Queens?
born. Yeah, I was born in Queens.
I didn't know that
Left.
till just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now.
I left New York when I was 7. I left New York when I was 7, which was like 1997. I moved to Orlando, Florida, and like not even a year or two after being over there, I already soaked up that Florida energy, and I was already on that Florida vibe already. Like, nah, I was already like,
You were young too.
yeah,
At
I fuck
young,
with
it's
Florida.
easy.
Yeah,
But now, as
yeah.
a 30-year-old man, you have to pick up and go move to a different place. It'd be a totally different ball game. You know
But
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
keep it 100 with you, bro. I've lived in many different states and many different places, and no matter where I go, I always adapt to the environment. You know what I'm saying? Or people adapt to who I am.
Yeah, you have
You know what
to.
I'm saying? For sure, for sure. But I don't know, like I always enjoyed that shit too, like moving to a different place, like coming to a different place and just like finding your way. Just like I came back to New York as an adult. I didn't fucking know nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really grind and really find my way. We was talking about this off camera that when I came here, like a lot of people in New York, they acting and making it look like they doing shit. But a lot of motherfuckers really ain't doing shit. So what I did was, yeah, I went through that run and I went through that circuit and I went and did all these showcases and all this and all that. But I quickly realized, yo, these motherfuckers ain't out for me. So I had to really, I was like, you know what? I want to be into the game. I want to be in the game. I'm gonna put myself in the game. So I started really linking and really talking to the big dogs, to the niggas that are really doing shit in the industry. That's how I started. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, bro. You gotta break into the industry.
Yeah.
When niggas say that shit, that yo, you gotta break into the industry, that's what it is. You gotta put yourself in that position. Cause ain't nobody gonna put you in that position. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree. Like
Mm-hmm.
even for me personally, as like an artist that's been like doing showcases after showcases, it felt like at a certain point it becomes the same showcase just with
sure.
a different promoter.
For
And a lot
sure.
of these promoters and a lot of these fucking like 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 these public figures,
Yeah.
quote unquote, pretend like they're trying to help artists and trying to put people on when it's just the same shit. They're all out for a buck, trying to pretend like, oh, they're the hottest shit because they got like great like feedback or like great connections at like Hot 97 or
Yeah.
Power 105. They think like, oh, you're gonna make it because we got connects with Power 105, I 97, or this publication is gonna put you on and shit. And
Listen,
it's just fucking nothing.
unfortunately, like if you're a hungry artist, like you don't know no better, and you're just trying to seek whatever,
agreed.
whatever you can get. You see Power 95 behind something, you're gonna be like, oh shit, or Power 105. Excuse me. You see Power 105 behind something, you're gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, I want to be on Power 105, but
I've been
they
taking.
just, they just selling a dream, really.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
it is selling a dream and it isn't. You know, because it's the branding of it. You know, the whole goal of creating a business is make it so it can sell itself. You know, I can't be mad if, come on, you just went on like TEDx, right? That's not TED. That's a branch, an offspring of. They could use the name, the likeness, to get people to come do it. So on half of it, yeah, I've been part of the Ponzi scheme too. Pay $85 for a slot, 150 niggas performing, and they can't even tell you what time you're going on. You know what I mean? I've been part of the gimmick too, but at the same time, I think hard work always beats talent. I really do. I really do. Like if you do it enough times, if you like you said, talk to the right people because that's part of the hard work too. Part of the hard work is making the relations that you may not want to make, or you may not ever see yourself in the. You might not even see yourself in the space with that person. But due to the fact how you guys may have business together or may be able to work off one another, you guys are now in the same creative space, being able to build. You know, but you have to go ahead and like Kanye said, closed mouth don't get fed. You know, and opening your mouth up when it's the proper time to speak is a bigger deal in this. And you don't want to look like a fool. You don't want to look foolish. You don't want to come across as the person where when you walk in the building, everybody goes like this.
At the same time, you gotta also understand that sometimes that opportunity or that moment might be in front of you, but you know what, it might not be that moment that you gotta do that right then and there. You know what I'm saying? You have to establish you gotta at least plant the seed first before you make that shit blossom. Plant the seed. A lot of niggas think, oh, just cause how many DJs, how many rappers you think other rappers come up to them and be like, yo, I do this, I do that, I rap. These niggas don't want to hear you, but you got to really be putting in the work. Like I said, you got to break into the game. You got to make it into the game. You got to find your way into it. To be honest, bro, that fifth degree of separation is really not. it's right there.
Yeah.
It's obtainable.
I
But when
believe
does it become
it's
spam?
obtainable.
I've always said that.
When does a person
When it-
this is
when-
an honest question. When does a person become spam? When does because I do believe in believing in yourself and going and go get it. That's the way you're supposed to get it. Nobody's gonna get it for you. I agree. But then when does it become spam? Every other fucking day, this nigga's in my DM telling me to listen to his fucking music.
Well,
when does it become? When
That's
does
the problem.
Oh, I'll give you
That's-
a prime example. Go
That's
ahead,
the
but I'll
that's
give you an
that's
example.
that's the problem. Like you can't do that. You can't just go and pause, shove this shit down people's throats. Like you can't send 100 messages
Talk
to
about
everybody
it.
on your shit.
Talk
It's
about
not.
it.
This is not promotion. That's not part of the game, bro. That's not how you get yourself out there. You get yourself out there by being out there, by really putting in the work, by showing the work, by doing different types of things and reaching and talking to different types of people to really show what the fuck you're doing. You don't need to send 100 messages to a nigga and tell a nigga listen to my song. If you doing it right, that nigga's gonna listen to your song.
Exactly.
If they see you moving right, they're gonna want to watch your videos. They're not gonna. You gonna keep nigga. Don't DM me, nigga. I'll block you. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you a
I'll block you.
I'll give you a prime
No
example. I'll give you an example.
that nigga sent me his mixtape 100 times, bro? I got it.
Nobody
it came
wanna
out.
hear
Like, yo,
I'll give you an example right now. This is how fucking like I hate motherfuckers with DMs keep sending me the same shit. I don't know if you know this, or I'm fucking name dropping because I'm sick of this nigga at this point. But
yeah, you
why
be
you-
bugging. You be name dropping a lot on the pod one day. One day they gonna come up to you and try to beef with you. Don't look at me. I'm gonna be like, he said it.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll be like, look, it wasn't him, it was me. What the fuck's his name?
They gonna know it's you. You on camera.
They probably don't even watch this shit for all I know because the only time they want to talk to me is when they want to try to sell me beats and shit.
Oh,
One of those
okay.
niggas.
One of those
One
niggas.
of them niggas.
Like they don't talk to you. They don't
Drop the
interact
name.
with
Drop the
you.
name. Drop the name.
Juanito Jones.
Okay.
You know Juanito Jones.
Yeah, I know Juanito Jones.
You like, and it's the point with this motherfucker. Like, yo, like
His
you
beats-
really got to. Matter of fact, I'll fucking
His
play a
his,
recording.
his beats even dope.
Huh?
It's hit or miss.
No.
It's hit or miss.
It's hit or
Oh,
miss.
all
But
right,
the way,
right.
but he tries to coerce you to force you to buy his beats.
Yes.
All right.
His conversation is like that, which is a great selling point. But all right, it works one time, right? You can't do this to me every other week when you got a new beat, try to make me buy it.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. Like that's how his.
Yeah.
And that, yo, I love my niggas, B. I love y'all. When y'all drop a project, send me a link. Don't send me 10 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But I'll give you an example right now. I'm gonna find that fucking message. Like, look, because he still hasn't responded to me because I sent him a voice message, and it's been about 16 hours since I sent it. But I was literally sitting there, mind you. The last time I had an interaction with him in the DMs was 10 months ago.
Damn.
Why the fuck you coming out of nowhere just going like, blessings, homie. I totally hear you on these. I don't know, like, hey, like no type of right prop, like, oh, what's good? Hope everything is fine. My account, mind you, my account recently just got hacked. Like, I just got my shit back, not even for 2 days. Why the fuck you
this
coming
nigga
out of
was
nowhere
losing
with
his
this shit?
mind.
I was
Yeah.
losing my fucking mind.
yo, my nigga, that's unhealthy. I'm gonna call a spade right here. That is unhealthy. If your
No.
fucking Instagram account gets taken over
No.
and you lose your mind.
No. But
That's a
I
fact.
came to
If
that,
you were making
no,
millions
no,
of
no, no,
dollars,
no, no, no.
you got it.
No. It came to that clarity the following day.
I know it must have. Because the first day you were bugging the fuck out,
Yes.
but I would hope that you center yourself and be like, bro,
Yes.
it's social media and Instagram.
Yes.
It's not really who you are.
I had to do a factory reset on myself.
He was bugging the fuck
Yo.
out.
I feel you.
Yo,
Hey,
because
listen,
it's like
you know what I heard one time? I heard somebody say this one time that ain't no bitch more humble than a bitch that gets her IG deleted at 20K.
wow.
That bitch ain't no when she got that new Instagram, she gonna be a brand new humble bitch.
She's
No
all
bullshit.
nice. She's taking pictures. She's
Yeah.
a sweetheart. Yeah.
No, but for
Lost
me,
that 16K.
like this is how bad it was for me. Like the day I did get my shit hacked.
I wish there was a camera here just so I could see him walking back and forth, sweating balls, wigging out.
Yo,
Show
no,
the
what
clips.
made it-
Show the clips.
No, what made it funny? What made it funny? Well, not really funny, but I was like, as soon as it happened, I started getting hit up by like all my friends, all my coworkers,
Damn.
because like, yo, did you get your shit hacked? I'm getting all these weird messages from you. I wanted to make sure it was you. And I'm like, no,
nah,
that's
yeah.
not me, man. I'll follow
no.
it, block that shit, and then it just kept progressing. It's like the hacker blocked like 30 people. I had to
My nigga,
unblock all those people.
that's a 13-year-old.
Yep.
That's a 13-year-old that knows how to use a computer.
Yep.
Because you told me somebody with 150 follows got hacked
Yes.
too. So that means that little nigga's just having fun.
Yep.
He's just sitting there bored, and he sees niggas with names and numbers. He's, I'm gonna fuck with you today.
Yeah, he probably collecting a bag real quick, man.
And
I could see that.
Yeah, three of my friends ended up unfortunately getting this shit happy because the guy was pretending to be me or whoever. I don't. Guy or
Yo,
girl.
son, you owe me some fucking money, money. I get hacked because of your shit. You owe me some goddamn money, my nigga.
But
He sent me a message too, man. I ain't
you
reply.
You almost opened it.
you almost opened it too.
Hell no, I ain't open that shit, nigga. Hell no.
No, one of my boys, he played this morning. He's like, yo, like send me take my voice call, like my FaceTime. And he's like, but the packer was like, you don't believe it's me? He's like, nah, I'm gonna make sure you're doing good.
Yeah.
Then he fucking blocked him. No, the hacker blocked him
Yeah,
because
blocked
he tried to
him.
ask for his face. He's like, yep, I knew some shit was up.
Motherfuckers be wild,
So,
man.
well, anyways, back to the fucking Juanito shit. So,
Motherfuckers be
I literally just got my account like back, not even like 4 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
The dude sends me this message and shit like, yo.
He said, "I hear you on these, but you should have hit him with the. All right, so what do I sound like? You know what I'm saying?
I've worked
All right,
with
so
him
what do
for
I sound
years,
like?
so I would figure you know what the fuck I sound like. I assume I ain't even heard him, and they're not what I sound like.
Yeah.
So I hit this nigga with
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? That, man, I can't get mad at that nigga that hollers at every single chick that walks by.
That nigga
You know why?
is using the same
He'll
tactic.
he'll get a chick eventually though.
Listen.
He'll get a Vic to buy a beat.
Yeah, because you know what? He using the same tactic as them niggas over there standing in front of the E-train. Sour. He using the same tactic. Eventually, one nigga gonna buy that fucking
But-
whack-ass sour,
Stupid,
my
you're
nigga.
right, though.
But that's
it's
a
like
fact.
you would think like I've known this guy like at least over half a day, like since 2015 or something.
Oh, all right,
Why
damn.
are you still using the same shit as the niggas on the fucking train? You know me.
Yo, because it works though. For the one nigga that's disgruntled, the two niggas that are disgruntled about that scenario, nigga, that shit works. There's somebody that going, oh, you really hear me on that?
Yep.
Oh man, that beat sounds great.
Like I said,
do that to that nigga,
Nah,
not fucking me.
Like I said, bro, it's kind of like these promoters out here making
so
this shit
promoters
look
are
nice
janky.
and this and that, and they gonna tell you, oh, you know, they gonna just bullshit you. They just scamming
And-
you.
and
That's
then-
all-
and
that's
then-
all
You
it
ever had a
is.
bad situation with a performance or a promoter?
I've had plenty. Well, not you know what? Not plenty. I've had a few that made me really fucking learn. Like, oh yeah, I ain't fucking with these bitches. You know how they are. They sell you all this bullshit showcase. Da da da. My nigga, yo, I'll get you on 105 power. Da da da. You know, like I said, when I first came out here, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to peep the scene, so I'm learning. I'm doing this and that. I went to these corny ass niggas showcase, did the showcase, but the thing was, niggas was hyping me up the whole time, and then they want to do some bullshit and put a nigga. You know how niggas do? They put you niggas at the end and shit like that. Nigga, I was straight. Nigga, I got on pause when I grabbed the device. Nigga, I talked my shit to both of them niggas. Talk my shit, and then I did a crazy ass performance. To be honest, I don't even remember that shit, but because I was so angry and I blacked the fuck out.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like you
I've
got
had
played.
those. I've
Yeah.
had those.
But to be honest with you, I hollered at them bitch ass niggas after that shit, and I told them niggas like, yo, this shit that y'all niggas like, I'm on to this type of shit. I see what y'all niggas do, and that's the thing, man. A lot of artists get caught up in these corny ass niggas shit and be going to these corny ass niggas shit and that's just not the wave, man. That's not the wave. But like I said, yeah, that was an incident. Other than that, after I really started learning, I said, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna hit up like the real people. I gotta hit up the real people, or I gotta put myself in front of the real people, plant my seeds. Like I said, plant your seeds, and then eventually that tree gonna blossom.
I've gained more. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No, you good,
I'm
go.
sorry, but I've gained more like perspective on how like showcases and places are run from a free open mic
Yeah,
than any paid showcase I ever paid for.
I feel you.
It's like the people that are generally there, like you just go on stage and you just kill your shit. You don't need to be in front of like hundreds of people.
Listen,
like
if-
I gain love from a room of 5 people than a room of 500. Like I've been in rooms with thousands of people. I performed on stages with thousands of people. It's not the same type of. It's not. It's like you can
not
like
as
to feel-
personable.
it's more personal and it feels raw and people can come up to you. and fuck
If
with
you're
your
gonna
shit.
if you're gonna pay for your performance, at least be paying for an opening act. You're gonna be opening for this nigga, for Jada, for you know what? Not even for Jada, for somebody in your demographic. So you know, I know Eminem's one of your favorite artists. Yeah, Eminem might be a hard place to fucking open. But who else is in that lane? You got Hobsons and you got
I love
Logics and all them rappers like that. If that's your lane, find out how you could go and do a couple openings for them niggas, because that's how you're gonna get yourself in that lane, because that's the people that listen to that music. You can't.
It's a separation.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like
You
who
can't-
knows him to get to?
That's a fact. You can't be rapping like Lil Uzi Vert and go open up for Benny the Butcher. It's just not gonna work. That's not your demographic. But you gotta fucking find a way to go and open for the people in your demographic, because now you're gonna gain real fans, and possibly you got an opportunity to at least drop a seed, or at least let that next artist know who you are. So when you on your way up and on your run, they're gonna see you again. That's how it happens, man. But a lot of people don't use that strategy. A lot of people think, oh, I gotta go and do these open mics and this and that. I gotta go practice, nigga. How much more practice do you need? You already did 15 of them through the year.
We ain't Al Iverson. We're not all Al Iverson.
I think I agree with you that moving strategic is always the what you're supposed to do. I do agree with you, but then you have Chappelle didn't become Chappelle because he picked spots that were perfect for him. Chappelle became Chappelle because Chappelle would stand in Washington Square Park and stand there with a microphone and please random ass people walking by, not getting paid. That's him working out his talent. So no matter how good homie is and no matter how much he's selling, even up until last year, Chappelle was randomly in the park performing for people. So it's like, I agree with you. You have to strategically know where to place yourself in order to not burn yourself out and look like a waste of time or feel like a waste of time. I agree, but there's something about getting up and doing those sets repetitively. Like, there's something about it that just, it's more than a feel-good feeling.
Nah,
you
you're
really
right.
get good into yourself when you're sitting there 5 times a week performing at these shows. That 6th one, off the wall, because you added up to it. You can't. I hate niggas that haven't performed in months, years. They want to get up and get on the stage because the stage is there. Work something out. You know what I mean? You don't earn a stage just because you can rap or you've done this before. You got to earn the respect of that stage. You got to treat it properly, and you need those sets. You got to go out and do those sets.
You do. Nah, you do. You gotta get your feet wet. You do have to listen. You don't gotta go and do 30 of them, 15
Hell
of them
no.
through the year. You do gotta gotta go test yourself, especially if you're a new artist. Go put yourself in those positions. Get comfortable. Yeah, get comfortable being in front of a group of
comfortable
people.
being uncomfortable.
Exactly. Get comfortable. Look at yourself in front of the mirror. Rap. Do all of that. Get practice. Yes. That's what I used to do, bro. I used to sit in front of the mirror, rapping, rehearsing. I'd have shows, bro. I'd do the full set 5 times back to back. You know what I'm saying? In front of the mirror.
Yeah.
I do the show 5 times practice before the show.
Yes.
Because that's what it is. You're gonna be a professional. You got to do this shit.
That's what it takes. It takes
all
hard
aspects.
work.
That's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
give you an example. I just did a show on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Paperboy Prince. Yo, you fucking amazing, bro. But there was like artists that he had there that, they do the thing where I could tell like they practiced it, but what was carrying them was having their main vocals on when they rap throughout the whole.
You hate that shit, don't you?
I
Yeah.
hate that.
He
with
hates
a
that shit.
passion so much. Like, I don't mind if you lightly put it some places. Okay,
Ad-libs.
whatever.
Put your ad-libs
Put
in
your
there.
ad-libs.
Yeah.
Catch
Or
your
wherever
breath
you
on
need
the
your
hook.
breath control.
And your hook,
Yeah.
Wherever you need your breath
But
control.
it's like when you have it on the entire shit.
Shit's
I remember, like, after my set, after I went up and did my thing, shout out to my boy Ken Lucas, he was a part of that. One of the dudes that performed too, he came up to me and he's like, "Yo, I want to be able to do that with rapping without my main vocals on."
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's just
Gotta
practice.
do 'em. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, how did you do it?" It's like, dude, I went to Astoria Soundworks. I would practice. I would go at least like once, like every couple of weeks when I get prepared for a showcase, work on my breath control. And if I needed certain parts where I needed my breath, I go to my producer and he'll just put the breaths in where I need it.
Isn't the brain such a fucking weird thing? You could write a verse, right? You could write a verse, and one thing I always get discouraged about is like, damn, I wish I could have this memorized by X amount of time, right? Or I wish I can go to the booth and just come off the brain with it, not have to read off the paper, right? And then all of a sudden, a week later, you're sitting there by yourself in La La Land, and you start spitting the bars, and you got the whole verse out, right? Like, isn't it so weird how the brain works?
Oh,
Like, every single show, I forget every first line. until I step on the
Yes,
stage.
exactly.
Then
Me
the
too.
first line automatically comes out. But for the life of me in the car, I'm like,
Like,
fuck, I can't remember.
I'm gonna ruin this
I
shit.
remember days like that. I remember
Like,
days
yo.
like that.
Yo, I literally wrote not a 30. I wrote a 48 line bar dissing a girl, all because
That's a lot of work.
But I wrote it. You know how long it took me to write that entire shit?
You were emotional, probably an hour.
No, like 20 minutes.
See what I'm saying? I said it though. He was emotional. When you emotional, you write across the page.
And I started hearing the beat, and it was like in my head. I was like, "Oh, this shit's gonna fucking get it."
You ever recorded it?
Never recorded. I have it written.
You still have the 48 bars written on her?
This was like last year.
You should drop it.
You know what?
Definitely, it's never too late, man. It's
You know
never
what?
too late.
Since you say it's never too late, I wanted to ask you that. Do you think that the music that you made will stand the test of time?
Absolutely,
The tracks
bro.
that you've had your hands on, the music that you've made. You think if you never make another track again, would you be satisfied as an artist with the music you've created if you never dropped another one again?
For sure, bro. I'm definitely satisfied with what I did. I'm satisfied through everything.
You know, you're being humble about it too. This nigga got he got Benny the Butcher to host his last project. You know,
Yeah.
like he's being
I
humble
had-
about it.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
you know,
nah, I had-
I
that's
said
a
it. This
big
nigga,
deal.
he's the plug of the.
But
plugs.
but the reason how that came about was because I went and fucking did an opening for Benny, and I got a chance to meet some of those people that I got a chance to get some context to make that move happen. Same thing with shout out to my brother Smoke Dizza. You know, my homie Rich, he fucking knew him, and that's how we got in connection to do some music together. And then I started learning through shit, you know what I'm saying? I started learning from my man's teaching me that I said, fuck it, let me go make these other let me go make these other plays. Let me go talk to these other people. So I went to high school with my homie Danny Towers. I was supposed to do a record with him, and that shit never happened just because, you know what I'm saying, I started transcending to the next chapter. But during the process of my album, I got the legendary Ski Beats on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely was out there fucking making the connections because once I found out how to do this shit, I was like, all right, you know what? These niggas are regular people just like you and me.
Yes.
And they gonna listen. If they fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. You know, if you talk to them, if you have one little connection with them, yo, I like your kicks, my nigga. Yo, I got those same ones in purple. Nigga, you planting that seed.
Yeah, you're
breaking that wall.
Breaking that ice.
You may not be a player on the court, but you're in the stadium.
That's a
You know what I mean?
fact.
You're in the stadium, and that's what counts. Being
That's
in
a
the
fact.
stadium with these people, because that's how you get acknowledged for being the player you are.
Yup.
You can't get acknowledged if you're not in the stadium. You know, when I was doing podcasting all the time, and here's a trick for you podcasters. Just like you just said, the reason my conversations would even get heard is because I would put them where they needed to be. Some guys talking about the fucking weather in California, and I was just having a convo about the weather in California. Drop your link in that box. Put yourself in the same space with the people that you want to hear from you. You know what I mean? Did you notice all that coming? Did you foresee getting that Benny feature? Did you foresee how the professional was playing out while it was playing out? Did you have all that in your head?
I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you guys. Everything that happened to me and the places that I got to in my life was because I swear to God I put this shit on everything that I love. I truly manifested every single thing.
Well, you had action.
Every
too.
single thing.
You
and of
had to
course,
make action.
and I made the shit happen. But every single thing that I said that I was gonna do, I did. The people that I said I wanted to work with, I worked with. The places that I got to, I did. Bro, if anybody from fucking my younger days watches this and they could comment on this shit, bro, I was always that nigga that used to tell people, bro, I'm gonna be in this industry. I'm gonna be in the industry. I'm gonna make it. And whether it meant something or not to people, I found my way to fucking start being in this world and working with these people because ever since I was young, I manifested this shit. And then the same thing, the same people, I manifested that shit working with Benny. And I got the opportunity to open and have the nigga host my shit. Same thing with Dizza, bro. I used to always tell my nigga, bro, I want to be part of Smokers Club, just because I felt like that was, you know what I'm saying, the lane, like that was the music that, like my music catered to that sound. You feel me?
I got you.
And look, I was blessed enough and fortunate enough to get an opportunity to work with Smoke Dizza. You know what I'm saying? Now that's my brother. You feel me? and that's like I said, everything that happened, bro. I manifested that shit, and that's like you manifest something, you really you really put that shit into the universe, and you really put the fucking work. Shit's gonna happen to
Hold
you.
up. Threesome. Let's see if it happens later.
Yeah, facts. Oh, facts, bro. Facts. It's gonna happen sometime. It's gonna happen
happen
sometime.
sometime.
Escapade.
Yeah, it's
Hit
gonna
this
happen
thing up when I'm
sometime.
50. Yeah, I got it.
Hey, at least you manifested it.
Yeah, but like I said, man, yeah, like I did see everything coming towards
Yeah, but
me.
hard
But
work.
I-
Hard work is a big deal, though. Physic. You
I
put
will-
it- you
I
put
will
in hard
say
work,
this.
nigga.
I
You
will-
don't. You edit. You sit there and you don't leave something unturned until it's ready to turn.
That's a fact.
You know that. I understand you manifested it, but those qualities and those traits, you know, Alibaba could sit there and manifest a genie. It doesn't mean that it's gonna pop out. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to put in some fucking work to go find the lamp that the genie's hiding in. You know what I'm saying? Like you put in work. You know, like you. So it's, you know, what would suck? You putting in that work and not getting as far as you got.
Listen, I'm gonna also say this, man. I'm gonna always give credit to you, my nigga. I'm gonna always give credit to this nigga Rich Blanco, cause that shit was 10 years in the making. That nigga been teaching me everything about the industry, from sound, from look, image to packaging to how your shit gotta look and how you gotta put this out and that out. That was the nigga that really taught me everything. So I'm gonna always give credit to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've been on many journeys with different people, but them shits never led me to where I needed to be, you know, until I started working with this nigga. Cause I always knew, and I met him in Florida, nigga with the Full Sail. I always knew that like this nigga and me, we gonna do something special. This nigga got the same mentality that I got. We both want to reach the same places. And I always knew like this is gonna be the nigga that's we gonna do the shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he always believed in me. I always believed in him. You feel me? So I'm gonna always give credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? But
It sucks though sometimes. You know, like you. It sucks when you can't reach the heights of the full potential.
you need a team, bro. You need the people.
You
know
need
what I'm
the
saying?
you know,
need
but that's
the
what I'm
people.
saying. Like it sucks when you build relations with people, right? And you can have relations with them for X amount of years and whatever, but it's not always guaranteed that you or them can reach the full potential together. You know what I mean? Like-minded people are really hard to find. Like-minded people with the same goal in mind, put egos to the side and actually put something forth. Goddamn near impossible to find. So it's like, it sucks when you can do 10, 15, 20 years with a person, but never fully reach that potential because something was in the way. Y'all let something get in there or somebody just turned off. You know what I mean? Somebody just turned off and like, I don't want to do this no more. Nigga, we've been doing this for 10 years. Fuck you mean you don't want to do it no more? I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. What?
It
All right, bro.
happens, man.
No, of course.
It happens.
No, it happened actually when I went to the Bronx Brewery. There was this dude that I used to see on like the circuit, like with everything, like all the showcases and stuff. And I asked him like, "Yo, I haven't seen you drop anything recently. Like, what happened?" And he was like, "Oh, I gave it up, man. I went on to do this. We went on to do like backyard wrestling type shit.
Oh shit.
So he's like a promoter for that. And he was like, "Yo, I just got sick. I just got sick of the raps. Like I just lost the feeling, like the passion wasn't there anymore, and I fell in love with this now." I was like, "All right, man, cool." Like,
Yeah.
and I hope like everything works out for them. And I told him like, if you ever,
I think that's dope though, bro. Like I think cause like my boy Nova was telling me this the other day. He's like, "Yo, my nigga, like if you really think about it, bro, you a person that has worn so many fucking hats, and like I think that's dope. That yeah, he might have been a entertainer, he might have been a rapper, but he found a way to change his lane. Now he living a whole different life. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, like y'all know my story. I was rapping. Now I'm a videographer. And it feels like a whole different life. It feels like sometimes it feels like, damn, I really lived that whole life. I really grinded and did all this shit and fucking lived all that different life. Sometimes it's like, damn.
like,
What-
a different path.
You know-
Yeah, it's crazy.
But don't you ever question, like I get it, you know, sometimes the door that you walk through is not the same door that you're exiting from. I totally get it. But do you ever ask yourself like, what if I'd have stayed hard rapping? What if I wouldn't have picked up this camera and I'd have just stayed the lane being a rapper, just rapping and went harder and went harder? I already made these connections, made all these people, did all this shit. You switch to videography for your own agenda, prerogative. Not only that, growth. I think you know, whatever your opinion is, the bigger thing is growth. Obviously, you wanted to add something more to your character, but do you think that you cut yourself off short, not seeing rap all the way through?
I mean, damn, that's a really good question, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know, because it's like I work with you. I see how your work ethic is in the studio. I see how your work ethic is behind the camera. I see how your personnel is when I speak to you. So there's certain things where it's almost like I feel like if you took Money Making Mitch and you put him anywhere, Mitch is gonna make the money.
You know what? Exactly. You know what it was for me is that I saw what I thought was. I thought about longevity. You know what I'm saying? I thought about longevity once I had an opportunity to be around, you know, this world that I always wanted to be in. I thought about what am I gonna do to really stay in this shit? You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna continue just rapping and trying to, you know what I'm saying, continue doing this, or am I gonna just plant this seed that I have right here in front of me and let this shit blossom? And that's really what it was. And I realized, you know what? I loved rapping, my nigga. I loved it. Gave my whole life for it. I'm here in New York because of it. But I realized, you know what? What's gonna keep me in the game longer, and what's gonna keep me making money, and that was the eye opener for me. That made me change and become what I am now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I 100% agree. Like even with now for me yo-yoing, people like rappers, like when I do showcases and stuff, they only know me like online as somebody that is just yo-yos.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm dropping my 4th album this Tuesday, by the way, so go check that out.
Okay.
So I'm
Get
already,
that album, yo.
Yeah, I'm already deep in like albums and singles and stuff that I dropped for since 2014, and people are just now discovering that I could rap, and it's been 8 years. It's like, and I tried my best to be like consistently. I got like about 20, 25 music videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what it is though. You can't force people to like you for what they like you for. You understand?
No,
If
I
they
agree.
he could be the dopest rapper in the fucking world, but if they like the way he edited a video, unfortunately, the recognition is gonna be how you fucking did the video.
Yeah.
You could be rapping dope as the fuck you want, but they know you for being Richard the Yo-Yo Master because that's what they like you for. You can't help what they like you for. Think about these niggas that got like niches. And they have to be that person, right? Because you acted like that. Think about the actor that plays a superhero on screen. Now when he walks around all day, these fucking little fuckers think he's a fucking superhero and shit. Yeah. Like, no, he's a real fucking guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get mad at watching wrestling. I used to get mad at watching when I used to wrestling, and the bad guy would do something to one of the guys I like. I'm like, oh, wait till I catch him in the street. I'm gonna fuck Triple H up. Wait till I catch him in the street. You know what I'm saying? They like you for what they like you for. They hate you for what they hate you for. And that's really hard to change. Once you get in the game for what you're in the game for, good luck trying to change yourself.
Yeah, nah,
you
that's
see
a
it right
fact.
now going on with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting criticized for the type of music he just put out. I think his type of dance music is better than Beyonce's though. I don't like that Beyonce shit. Everybody. Yo, I swear, her rumor writers suck. Like,
Nah, I think what Academic said about Drake, he nailed it on the head, right? He said that, like, all right, Kanye done taken more chances, like, to switch his sound ever since after the first 3, he started hitting us with all this different shit, right? Drake always done hit us with the same shit.
Yep.
So now that he's, you know, independently doing his shit, he's trying these different sounds. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your album might not do as well, might not do numbers, but he's giving y'all something different. Yep. And it's just people got to adapt to it, and they will. You know what I'm saying? People will.
But you know what's crazy on a tinfoil hat thing. You know, house music and EDM music has one of the lowest sales on the charts, and they say that's one of the reasons why Beyonce and Drake both took opportunity to go after those charts because they know that they would top them because the sales are so low.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Smart on that.
If there's nobody in the field to play with, you the only player. So think about that. There's no good type of music in that genre that's coming out, but these 2 megastars made 2 albums with that type of music. What the fuck we gonna be hearing all winter? We're gonna be hearing their shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's genius. It's genius of a ploy to find what market has an empty space in it, jump in it, and it's yours now. It's your market to handle. Look how we took over with the drone shit. I have not recognized or seen any one person flying drones around.
Yeah.
You see the videos on the tube, but they're never around, right? It's kind of off.
fact.
We took that space.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
not
yeah.
be surprised within 6 months There's drones fucking everywhere.
Watch, we gonna set a little. We gonna do some new shit for the drone community. Watch, we gonna really bring.
Actually, I met somebody.
We
He
gonna
actually
bring
put
y'all
me on
into
to
that.
3 drone communities. I gotta sign you up to those
Okay,
pages.
okay.
Yeah, on Facebook.
But see, we doing some hip hop drone community shit, nigga. Like we about to do some different shit. You know what I mean?
We're gonna do
And
OnlyFans
and
of
lifestyle, because that's the type of shit
We're
that I
gonna
like.
put OnlyFans in the drones.
Now that I word.
Nigga, yo, that'd be great. I pull up to your window on the side and shit.
Yo, that's some shit that might actually sell. You watch a whole somebody getting a back blown out from a fucking window with the drone.
Yeah, but you definitely have to put in the fucking thing.
Gotta put a
Everybody
disclaimer.
signed waivers.
Yes.
Yeah. Blur that bitch face out or something.
That's a market. That's a fucking market right there. You get
Yeah.
the drone and the fucking porn
That's a
community
fact.
with that shit. Yo,
That's a fact.
you guys like work on
Nigga,
that
don't
shit.
say porn and look at us.
I said drone and look at y'all. I'm just giving y'all ideas. That
Drone,
might,
drone,
Some drone
I'm just giving you
porn.
ideas. I didn't tell
drone
you.
porn.
I didn't tell you do as I say. Just do what you feel you think you should do.
That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. I didn't say do what I say, just do what you feel.
It's a fact.
Last night I went to a performance. Shout out my man West Studi. Yo, it's so weird. Like, cause I go to like, I've been to showcases and everybody's so gangstered out. Like, I get it. We all got our style about us. It's cool. But I don't want to feel like if I say the wrong thing on stage, I'm finna get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I performed in places where it's just like nobody likes nobody. They give you after you perform, if your shit's good, but even the ones that find your shit good but don't want to give you praise, they look at you even worse now.
Yep.
So I noticed
I seen
yesterday
that.
when I was in the bar in Flushing, all these people were just so goddamn wanting nice and front and center for the people that were performing, and I was just like, I don't feel no nervousness here. Like I feel genuinely good as an artist, and I'm not even performing. Yo, I was amazed. I was amazed that even the Irish bloke that was there oh man, I'm from Ireland, lad. No, you don't talk to me like I fuck you up. Yo, going crazy. So, and he would say shit. He was telling my man what he told my man Wesker. He goes, "Oh, you're Latina. Latina girls dance. You want to dance with me?" Yo, in front of my mans and shit, right? Like, but you can tell it was just good. It didn't mean you
Good
do that
vibes.
shit in the wrong bar in the hood, they gonna fuck you up. And I hate that. I hate that as an artist, I gotta worry about a crowd. I gotta worry. Like, it's one thing to have to perform for a crowd. Damn, what's my crowd? I got 60. I got 10 60-year-old women over there. I got 2 20-year-olds over there. All right, what kind of music should I do? Right? It's one thing when you know you, but it's a whole nother thing if I gotta be ice grilled. And I think that's my karma. Because when I was younger and I used to perform, I used to do that to niggas.
Right.
I used to try to intimidate them by being front and center. And if they didn't grab my attention, I would not move to their music. You know how fucked up that is of me? You know how fucked up that is of me? You performing, and I walk up to your performance, and if your shit's whack, I just sit there and stare at you. You know how fucked up? That's fucked up of me.
I would go to your face and just start rapping in your face.
What? I had a nigga do that shit to me before, but it's fucked up when you don't even move me, and your shit's whack. You come rap in my face. If your shit's whack, my nigga, I'ma laugh in yours. And what's gonna look worse?
But you know my shit ain't whack.
What? I don't know that. I don't know. It depends where you perform. You know, if a person, and it's not me I'm talking about. I'm saying in general. You know, like that person don't know if your shit's whack or not. So it's like,
Trust me, I've heard some shit.
Like I said
I
last
tried.
night.
They like, yo, you heard? You
Like
like
I
my
said-
shit, man? I'm like,
Like I said, you know, it's a difference between making a song on a record and you hear it in the radio, and then there's a difference between performing a track. You know, they're two different types of sounds. Certain people just don't know how to perform their songs yet. And then I believe that certain songs aren't for performing. Not every song is for performing. You have to do it right. You have to bring it out right. You can't just sit there. Like, I was watching Rhythm and Flow, and this nigga was rapping, and they told, and Cardi B or the other guy, he was like, yo, you know, you up there and you rapping, but you got no rhythm. You know, just because you're spitting bars, and move your feet, move your rhythm, grab the crowd. It's still a dance. You know what I mean? Hip hop is still a dance, even though it's words. And I just noticed people, like last night, their energy was so good, even their bad parts, I just looked over. That's a great show. You see what I'm saying? When your energy is so good that you could fuck up and it doesn't even matter. You know, now I notice everybody, like some shows that I go to, everybody's like a superstar now, but they ain't doing superstar shit. They're not performing like superstars. They're not carrying themselves in a respectable demeanor. You know, because I'm out there to socialize as well. But everybody got their head so fucking high up the clouds, and then you hear their music, and you're like, I fuck with the likes of this nigga. I fuck with the likes of this nigga. Y'all niggas suck. But if I say somebody sucks, I'm wrong. Shouldn't say that to somebody, right? Shouldn't. Why?
Why not?
Why not? Why not have the honest truth?
Yeah, why not?
You know, like, I can't sugarcoat it. There's been niggas that's gotten off stage and went to give me dap after they performed, and I didn't give them a 5 because their shit was whack. It's not disrespect. It's the truth. Why? People need to stop saying it's okay if something is whack. It's not okay. Like, address it. If somebody is doing something that's not good, and who am I to say, right? But if you think they suck and they're trying to sell you something, let them know they suck.
But what if it's like just bad to you only, and it's good,
What?
It's good to others.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For me, if it sucks, it sucks. Like, I'm gonna say it. Like, for me, it's not my
so
cup
it'd be
of tea.
like, yeah, no, the shit was fire. Yeah, yo, your fucking bar, your shit was fire. And then they get to you, it's like, this shit was ass, my nigga.
You know what? I'd rather somebody
Somebody be
do that.
honest.
Yeah, I'd rather, because
And they be
no
like,
bullshit. One time that shit did happen to me, but it wasn't even about the music. It was about the way I was presenting my album to the dude. Back in the days when we was doing CDs, burning CDs and shit,
Elaborate.
right? So I did some show. I did some show out here. It was in New York. And like after the show, this was years ago. After the show, I tried to give some dude my tape, and I was like, "Yo, listen to my shit," you know, because he came out, showed me love, like, "Yo, you actually could spit," and I was like, "Yo, you know, here's my tape, bro. You know, check it out." But when I gave him my tape, I didn't have no cover on the tape. I just had
CD and a
just
film?
had the CD and my shit written on it. You know, this is them young days that we thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on if I push my CDs out." Anyways, the nigga looked me dead in my face and he said, "Yo, for real, this how you gonna give me a shit?" I said, "What you mean?" He said, "This how you gonna give me your album? What makes you think I want to hear it? This shit don't even look professional. This shit don't even got a cover. You just wrote this shit in Sharpie." So nigga told me some real shit that really made me dig into my shit and be like, "Nah, hold on, I gotta start making covers. I gotta start, yeah, I gotta make my shit look right." You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather a nigga tell me the truth, or at least give me some game instead of just break you down. You feel me? You could give a nigga some game.
Yeah, give a nigga
You
some
could definitely give a nigga some game.
Yeah.
You gotta
You know?
be hurt with the truth and kill
This
with a lie.
this should be the name of this fucking pod, nigga. Give a nigga some game, cause been dropping mad jewels in this episode, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're dropping mad
Yeah,
jewels
it's a very
in this episode.
enlightening episode. It's a lot of like, it's like probably our most like independent artist talk in a
Yeah.
while that we ever had like on here.
Yeah, I
I
usually don't.
appreciate you.
I like, even though
Appreciate you.
guests come here, I usually don't like give two shits about what their artistry and what they shit do. They
Yeah,
really
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
I don't really sit. We don't sit down with people because they're like the best in the world. No,
Yeah.
sit down with a person just because you're curious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Curious, and then it's like
Nah, and
you
listen.
don't talk much
Yeah,
unless
facts.
spoken to.
Yeah, facts.
That's the way you are. You
Yes.
don't come out and be like, yo, this is what you unless you're spoken to. So it's like
Right.
to get opportunity for you to drop these gems. Yeah, you know, it's valuable. It for people watching, for people going to watch, and for us as well, because it's almost like reinforcement. You know, you really find out who you are when you put a camera on. You're still the same person. It's reinforcement for yourself. Like, it's nostalgia at the same time. You know,
Yeah,
all the years in music, you're doing hip hop, the connections you made, the people you've made, as far as you've come, and you took yourself down a memory lane just now, going there and seeing all those steps and how to get here. You know, now you favor yourself a videographer, and you even stepped that up. Because, you know, you're not going to walk around with no fucking bullshit equipment. You're going to have the best of the best stuff, sir,
But-
in order to get the job done
Yeah.
professionally.
Nah, facts.
You know,
Facts.
you take it serious.
Facts, bro. Even with the whole thing of me becoming a videographer, like I had to learn all aspects of the game, not just rapping, not just, you know, learning how to record. I had to really learn all aspects. And I'm talking about learning how to promote, learning how to talk to people, learning how to do videos, learning how to do audio, learning how to do covers. I had to learn how to do every single thing. And it came to the day that I needed to apply everything into one. And it worked out, bro. I used to edit my own videos. I'd have somebody else film it, and I used to edit my own shit. So I've been doing this shit for a minute, but it wasn't until I really picked up the camera that I was like, oh, shit, I could really do this. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't even going to name drop, right? But I had a shorty that she was doing her little thing on the gram, and I started filming for her. You know what I'm saying? I started filming for her, and just me filming and spending that little time with her made me be like, damn, I fuck with this filming shit. Like, I really do. I fucked with it. Even though, I get some angles, I'd be like, hold on. That's what made me buy a camera. And then fucking got a camera, and then a opportunity landed in front of me that was like, nigga, you want to continue doing your regular job, or you want to do this? And you got an opportunity here. I said, man, fuck that regular job shit, nigga. I'm going to do this opportunity, Sometimes, like I said, man, you just got to know when to take those opportunities,
Cameramen
man.
are like drummers. Like they subtly get the pussy.
But I'm not I'm not a cameraman.
Cameramen
I really look at myself as an artist, bro. Like, I'm not just a cameraman. You know what I'm saying? I don't just pick up the camera and just point it. Like, nah, like, it's an artist. Like, even the whole process of fucking filming a video, when I'm with you, I'm already seeing what the fuck I'm putting together. When you and I did a little vlog for Richie Yo-Yo's. Yeah. Go check that shit out on this, you know what I'm saying? On this channel, go check that shit out. But I did a vlog for him, and we was together for maybe like 4 or 5 hours that day. I don't even know. But throughout the whole day, I was already picturing, all right, this is the intro. This is how I'm going to put this. This is how I'm going to do that. When we walk in the store, this is going to be after this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, even me just being out there and filming, I'm already seeing. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to already see what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? While you're doing it, because a lot of people, you go home, you gotta look through the whole footage, review it. I used to do that in the beginning until like I really started getting more into it, and then I started really seeing like, oh shit, like this is my intro. This is how I'm gonna do this. This is how I'm gonna end it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel, like I said, I feel like this is an artist. Like I'm still an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just a cameraman,
I mean, you're I meant it in the sense. I mean, a drummer's still an artist too.
Facts,
I'm just saying. I said
facts.
cameramen and drummers subtly get all the pussy. That's what I meant it as.
Facts.
Y'all niggas are the ones that are always there, but y'all don't say much. You know what I mean? Like, y'all always there. People always want to look at the camera and do this, that, and the third, right? People always want to, and people are always amazed by that guy in the fucking background. Not talking and shit, Travis Barker out. You know what I mean? He's married to a Kardashian. That was subtle. You know what I'm saying? That's subtle.
Definitely subtle.
And you're absolutely right. You're painting a picture.
Yeah.
You're painting a picture just like a DJ. DJ paints a picture with everybody else's music.
Bro, the camera.
You're painting a picture with somebody else's vision.
Not facts,
You know
bro.
what I mean? With somebody else's sings or spits. You're bringing their life to life, their creation to life.
That's a fact.
You are painting a picture.
Nah, I love it, bro. I love it. Like I've been in rooms and situations that, you know what I'm saying, I never saw myself in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, around people you wouldn't expect.
I've been around people that I would have never thought that I dreamed about, or pause, I don't dream about being around nobody, but like I said, I wanted to be in these situations since I was young, and shit, nigga, this camera done got me in front of Dame Dash in Dame Dash Studios. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit done got me mad fucking places, bro. This shit done opened mad doors for me. This shit done got me connections with people that are really doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
part of it was you
I
too,
love
though.
it, man.
Part of it, a big
of
picture.
Course, my drive.
The camera didn't film itself.
Yeah.
It didn't hold itself. It didn't edit itself. A lot of that shit. Because I know you said manifestation, but a lot of that shit is your work, though.
Well, like, it goes back to what you said earlier. Like, yo, you don't finish this shit. Like, when you film, you do it until you finish it.
Yeah.
And you edit. That's the same drive that I used to have when I was writing music. I would not get out that chair until I was done with that song. I would not leave or rap or close the computer until I finished writing the song and recorded that shit. That drive, bro. I've never lost that drive. You feel me?
I mean, it's all about being consistent. Every single thing in life is consistency and discipline. You know what I mean? Too much of something is never a good thing. So you got to be disciplined, and you got to persevere. Like, straight up, it's always gonna look fucked up. The road is always gonna look fucked up ahead. It's far, it's hot, it just looks fucked up. But you have to walk it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna just sit there and be like, and then wake up and you're at the end. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. You have to walk it. As fucked up as it looks, as bad as it looks, the ups, down, you got to go ahead and walk it. And I think that's the hardest thing people suffer from nowadays, being consistent. Being consistent it's a bitch. I see people that are they're on one day, off the next day. And that's once a person can figure out that trick, how to be on all of the time, that's when the true success starts to come. That's when climbing up the ladder does no longer feel like a climb. You know what I mean? Now it feels like it's just an ascension because you're literally disciplined. These niggas that be working out bug me the fuck out. 6 days a week in the gym.
Yep, fucking swole.
I'm all natural.
It's dedication.
That dedication. Imagine if he'd did anything else. Imagine if he'd been at rocket science. Imagine he'd been anything. Imagine.
But other people say, "Oh, I'm too lazy to look like that." Oh, that's gonna cost too much money to like pay for gym memberships and invest in time.
YouTube's free.
Yeah.
YouTube's free.
This
YouTube teaches you everything now.
Yep. Teach you how to fucking. Yep.
That's a fact.
Everything I've learned,
Everything's
everything I've
YouTube.
learned, podcasting, recording, any single thing I've learned, if it wasn't on a hands-on training from somebody that knows it and taught me it was YouTube for the past 7 years of my life. It's been my encyclopedia, my work manual, everything.
That's a fact.
And then it's not like there's one person there telling you how to do something. There's about 10,000 of them that all have different ways of doing it. You feel me? Like for a person nowadays to say that they're disqualified from getting any type of intelligence or getting any type of strength or working out, that's just an excuse that you placed upon yourself because the eligibility is right there in everybody's fucking phone. You can always get up, jog, run, look at you. There's always something to do, but people disqualify themselves and make a poor excuse and say I can't do it. That's why I don't like people like that around me.
Nah, but I like you talking about the consistency shit, right? This why I gotta give you boys your flowers. You feel me? Because both of y'all have that in you. Both of y'all are consistent motherfuckers. At week in and week out, y'all out here doing this pod. You every single week, you out there grinding,
Fucking
doing your
yo-yos
shit
everywhere.
in front of everything. So shit like that. That's why I fuck with y'all boys, because that's the type of shit that's the way I am. I love to be consistent. I love to always be working, always be grinding, always be doing something. And you have to surround yourself around those type of people. And that's why that's why I had to come sit down with y'all boys, man.
It's collective energy.
Hell yeah.
It's collective energy.
Hell yeah,
You
man.
want people to motivate you to like reach like certain levels with your creativity. Like you can't be with people that are all doing like nothing.
Yeah, and I mean,
What
bro,
do they say?
look at you. You fucking, it was in a Popeyes commercial, my nigga.
And Channel 11.
And Channel 11. Yo,
Pix 11,
shout
that
out to
was dope.
Pix 11. This nigga was on that shit this last week.
Yeah, shout out to Ben Aaron and the New York Yo-Yo Club.
Word.
It was fucking fire.
Nah,
I
man.
got the spit. I
But-
got the spit in front. of
But
Ben Aaron.
you see that consistency is starting to pay off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's starting to pay, and it's gonna keep paying off because
That's why my account got
Yeah, exactly. That's why that shit
That's
got
the real reason. Not the reason I said before.
Yeah, but like I said, the greatest people in the world, my nigga. How many times nigga get their account hacked and right back up to 30,000?
Yeah.
Quick, short, quick. If anything, getting hacked might benefit you because now they look like the joke. You feel me? When you come back and you're like, oh, I should hacked. I want to ask you, Physic, what's in the near future for you?
Man, right now,
What you got working on?
shit, man, I'm just
Winding
But
down.
we working
working. Yeah, we about to work
So you
today.
working today?
We about me and Richie Yo about to work today, do a little something. I'm still, I'm still grinding. I'm still out here working. I'm trying to do some documentaries and shit like that. We about to kick off the I guess the second season of the Personal Party podcast back up.
Let's go.
So we about
Alright.
to, we about to be going back to work and doing that shit.
Let's go.
And from what I already hear, the people that we got lined up is already fucking hype. Like I'm already hype about it, man. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm just trying to fucking just keep staying in this world, staying in this lane, and just keep fucking providing y'all with some fire, man. Like that's really it, man. I'm just trying to continue working, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But it's been dope.
Drop
man.
your I put his handles in the description, but if you want to find him, talk to him.
Yeah. Go check me out at Physic Vision, on Instagram, on YouTube. I don't do Facebook or nothing like that. But yeah, go check me out, Instagram, YouTube, Physic Vision. Go subscribe to the Personal Party podcast. With my nigga Smoke Dizza and Show Broadway. Shit, go check out my other homies podcast, the Loud Smoke podcast, or something else that I'll be filming. Shout out my nigga Habibi Keems, Vinny Hayes. Go subscribe to this podcast if you ain't subscribed yet. You know what I'm saying? Go run that shit up. Hit the comments. You know what I'm saying?
I
But yeah,
appreciate
bro,
you guys.
just trying to fucking keep working, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit that I haven't even dropped, bro. I got a lot of videos. I went to Texas with Westside Gun, Smoke Dizza.
That's
We did
dope.
a crazy
Nice.
shit. I did a little mini doc on
That's
that. I
dope.
still haven't put it out, but I'm gonna put it out soon. And it's gonna be a 2-part, like, you know what I'm saying, 2-part little series, hour long and shit. Like I said, man, I got a lot of work, man, and I want to thank everybody that has gave me the opportunity to work with them. You know what I'm saying? Smoke Dizza, Nemlo, 183rd, my nigga Player K. I just want to thank everybody for giving me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother New Vegas Films.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I
my
like New
brother right
Vegas.
there. You know what I mean? Just everybody doing this shit for the culture. Like, I appreciate that I'm in this space. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Thank You Snap God. You feel me? Like, it feels great, bro. It feels great to be around these people that are really putting in this work in this generation and really making an impact. And that's all I'm trying to do is just continue doing that same shit, man. Making an impact. You know what I'm saying? I want this name to be known. You know what I'm saying? Whether I was a rapper, when I was a rapper, I wanted it to be known, and still as a videographer, I want this shit to be known. You know,
Well, like
so
you said, my nigga, you're an artist.
yeah, man. You
You're an
know,
artist, so the name never dies as long as the art don't.
bro, I got my name doing graffiti, and I still kept it. You know what
See
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying? Yeah.
No
Facts.
bullshit. No bullshit. So I appreciate y'all boys for having me, man. This shit was
Thank you for
dope.
coming,
You know,
my
I
nigga,
didn't even
man.
think I was gonna be on this side of the screen, but
And you
know
went
what
all
I
the
mean?
way in.
Yeah.
You went all the way in.
Why
That nigga
not,
swam
right?
in the ocean.
Why not?
He's like, yo.
fuck it, nigga. Why not? You
Good
know,
shit.
but I
We
appreciate y'all.
appreciate that honesty.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
that
Rich,
shit was
walk
dope.
us out, baby, so y'all can
Yeah.
start filming your video.
All right, so we're gonna get this track, and thank you all for watching. Again, of course, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot
Yeah.
more dope interviews on the way.
Hell
We got a
yeah.
lot more amazing people that we want to put on the podcast. So
Facts.
definitely, this is still. I always say it's only in the beginning, but it always feels like it's always the beginning. We're always just gonna level up even more. So thank you all so much. Hit that subscribe, leave a comment, like how you feel about this episode. You know,
Bow.
pow, 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 pow,
Bow.
pow, 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 pow. Check you all later. Peace, love, and yo,
My
everybody.
nigga, you
Yeah.
look so good with the chick next to you, though. Yo, Selena, she
Selena.
beautiful, baby.
Listen, I had to have Selena.
I gotta give love.
I had to have
Art
Selena.
Meanwhile, just go to Yo-Yo's, grab a pig.
Listen, I forgot to say this, man. It's not the camera, it's not the lens, it's the motherfucking vision, man. Holla at your boy Physic Vision.
Bars!
Let's get it. We out.